Ugh. Hey guys, my cat Sly. Huh? Yeah, what you doing, buddy? He's eating treats off my bed. Anyway, welcome to episode 39 of the VoiceOFpunk. I'm your host, the J-Punk. Now, I just finished watching the movie Megashark versus Crocosarus. But I have to say, I freaking love this movie. This movie is basically my type of movie. It was cheesy, the effects were terrible, it was made by Asylum, and it was freaking amazing. Alright, so basically the whole plot is like a mega shark, like a big giant fuck-off shark, is terrorizing the seas, and then this big mega crocodile the size of a dinosaur is terrorizing the land, and they come together and like they big epic fight. It was amazing. Alright, so like the effects for where are you going, side? Oh, side left. Ugh. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, fine. So the effects for the Crocosarus, when he first came out, I just burst out laughing because the very first scene in the movie is the Crocosarus coming out of a cave, and it looks so fake. Like, it looks so fake. He's like, "Roar!" And like freaking like they tore up this guy to shreds. And then when you first see the Megashark, the Megashark is like this big, like, most of the time in the movie you don't actually see the full shark, you see its fin, but it looks like just like a big giant fin going, like, here's the water, then the fin's going like this. Like, that's how bad the effects was. It was so awesome. Oh my god, this movie was, like, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. It was so funny. The characters I really liked. There was this one guy, his name's Nigel. Nigel's kind of like a modern day pirate. He's a guy who specializes in going after creatures and like he's basically like a creature hunter kind of thing. And I really want to see movies about this guy because this guy sounds really interesting. Like, he says like he has found like a 2-headed shark with 6 spiked tails. Oh my god damn it, I want to see the movie. His name's Nigel, and Nigel is Australian, and he's kind of a combination between Indiana Jones, Han Solo, and Crocodile Dundee. So it's easy to say that Nigel is a complete badass. Then the main character is this guy named Terry, who is he's like a shark specialist, and he works for the Navy. And these two characters I really liked. I actually did like these two characters, and the actors who played them were actually very good. And in a lot of the Asylum films, they're very, like, the acting is very mediocre, and the whole effects, like, I know, like, to, like, the asshole kind of critics, they're like, oh, Asylum is not good. Well, that's the whole charm of Asylum. Their movies are mockbusters. Like, say for instance, when they came out with the movie, like when that new movie Battleship came out, the Asylum made their own version called American Warships. So the Asylum are mockbuster movies, and they're also kind of like the B movies, and this movie was a B movie. And this movie was just so freaking awesome. The acting in it, I don't really know what to say about the acting. Like, the two main characters were fun. I love the two main characters. I like this one special agent. I can't remember her name, but she was like this completely emotionally cold person. I don't know, like, her acting job was pretty bad, because she kind of reminded me of the poor man's Jessica Alba. And saying that's actually really bad, because Jessica Alba is a shit actress. But have you seen the Fantastic Four movies? God damn it. But there's one guy who I really loved. I don't know what his role was. Like, he was like the second in command of this, like, of the admiral. And this guy just had one expression. It was so freaking funny. This is what all this guy had to do. Sir! 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 Then there's this one where like they're on the coast, and the guy's like this. We're gonna have to kill a bunch of people. My God. I love that guy. I don't know what, that guy just cracked me up so much. That guy was awesome. I love that guy. I also loved what was his name? Oh, he was the admiral in the first part. In the first part of the movie, this admiral character, because in the first part, on the first kind of warship where the Megashark first appears, there's this one admiral. He was so awesome. This actor was hamming it up like a bastard. Like, it's like, he's like this. Where's my shark ass bar? Like that. Then like when his ship is going down, the admiral like gets on a chain gun and he points it at the Megashark. He's like this. Eat this, you son of a bitch! Ah! I loved that. That character was awesome. When I found out how that character died, I was like, oh. What else? Yeah, all this was a really fun movie. This was a blast. Like, I enjoyed the living hell out of this movie. The problems with, like, I would say there was a lot of problems with it, but it's hard for me to even say that because a lot of the problems were the things I loved. You know, the acting could have been way more better. Like, I think the only really good actors in it were the two main characters. The new admiral, you know, after that guy who is hamming it up. And then, yeah, I think that was about it. Just those three actors were actually the only good actors. And surprisingly, I really liked the plot. I thought the plot was actually kind of creative. I don't know, it's weird for me saying like the plot of an Asylum movie, but hey, I'll take it. Well, okay, for example, the Asylum made Titanic 2. And in Titanic 2, I think there's like a mad scientist who like makes dinosaurs come to life on the Titanic and stuff. I can't remember if that's Titanic 2 or their Sherlock Holmes movie, but God, that was awesome. And I really like the plot. The plot is, the Megashark is just going on its own. Like, the Megashark really doesn't have any, like, goal or anything like that. Like, it's just swimming around, terrorizing the seas. While the Crocosarus, it's laying eggs all the way around the world. And those eggs are attracting the Megashark, and the Megashark who's not eating the eggs. And then the character Nigel says, I'm gonna have one pissed mother. Gonna have one pissed mother. So that's pretty much how they fight, and the Navy is like caught in the middle of all of it and stuff like that. The plot was actually pretty simple. It's like lay eggs, track shark, protect eggs, fight. You know, I would say part of the worst effect though was part of the ending where what basically happens. The main characters cause a volcano to explode underwater, and the Megashark and the Crocosarus. Like the Crocosarus is biting the Megashark's tail, and the Megashark is biting the Crocosarus's tail, and they're going down like this. You know, they're going down like this in the water, and the volcano's right here, and it goes up like that. But the camera does like a bird's eye view, and it just looks like a little still going in the water like that. It looks so bad. And then when the explosion happened, it just looked like a complete cartoon. It reminded me of the explosion and in the movie Batman Pasca the Fantastic. That's what it reminded me of. Yeah, it was so funny. And like another one too was when they always had planes in the sky. It just looked like a Ed Wood movie, almost. Like it looked like they were just little models going like this. Like the model of the plane was going like this, and the sky was going like this, like that. And but even though there's those bad effects, in the same way, this is a Asylum movie, and that's the charm of Asylum. Like they don't care. They'll do whatever they want. You know what I mean? So this movie was awesome. It was a blast. It was campy as hell. It was cheesy as hell. And like that Nigel character was such a badass. He was such a badass that when the Crocosaurus is attacking them, he does a barrel roll. So, barrel roll! So, I highly recommend this movie. Like, if you guys enjoy really cheesy and hammy acting, just a cheesy movie, you're gonna have a blast at this one, because this movie was awesome. I know this is pretty much the first real movie review I did. Takes 39 episodes. But, yeah, I highly recommend this movie. It was a blast. It was cheesy. It was hammy. And I loved it. I loved every minute of it. So, yeah, so that's what I have to say about this movie. This is my review of it. This movie was awesome, and I highly recommend it, and I hope you see it. So that's my review of Megashark versus Crocosarus. If you want to comment your thoughts. If you want to like it. If you want to subscribe. Do whatever the hell you guys want. Even make a movie like this. If you guys do, I will love you forever. So, that's my review, and stay tuned for this weekend for Saturday to see episode 2 of Verdun, the Immortal Gay Man. So, that's all I have for today, guys. That was my review, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye, guys.